104.5 The Team.
It's Levack and Goz on 104.5 The Team.
It is time for Monday Mirages. Goz asked us a question. We have to decide if it's real, as in it'll keep happening, or is it simply a mirage, and you should just avert your eyes.
The first two are for Thursday's event, the NBA Draft. Real or mirage, Kevin Huerter's surgery on his hand will affect his draft status. Real or mirage, his draft status will be affected by his injury.
You know what? I have to be honest. I just don't know. I think that's a mirage. I think that he's done enough, and there's plenty of time to heal between now and the season, that if you were going to take him, if you thought he fit your plans, you're still going to take him. But here's where I might say real. Let's say that I've graded somebody almost equally and I gave Huerter the bump, but now I know he can't work out. I might take the other guy over him. So I'm going to go mirage, but if he falls 2 or 3, I wouldn't be shocked.
I'm going to go mirage here. I feel like the workouts that needed to be done have been done. That would have been the evaluation process. If this was a concussion, if this was a neck, if this was a knee, then maybe we'd have a different discussion about where his worth could be. But it looks like it hasn't affected it. He did the workouts with the teams, and it looks like he's going to stay right there in that mid-20 range. So I'm going to say mirage. I know everybody who could say anything believes Huerter's been guaranteed by the Lakers to go at 25. What I've learned covering the NBA draft with these guarantees is that if he's been guaranteed to go 25, he's not going 25. That means he's going either somewhere between 18 and 24. Someone's going to find out the Lakers are going to definitely take him, and they'll take him before. Still hoping for a spot like Indiana for him would be good. Maybe the Jazz would be good. So I get mirage here. The next one, though, maybe this could be his teammate for somewhere in the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard.
Why not?
Kawhi Leonard, real or mirage, will be a San Antonio Spur when the 2018 NBA draft night comes to an end.
Mirage. Boston seems very motivated to get him. It sounds like, I don't know if Boston's motivated or we're just motivated to put those pieces together. Boston made an offer forever ago. They've got veterans. They've got young players. They've got draft picks. I know he wants to go to the Lakers. But if Boston is serious, I can't see how that deal doesn't get done.
I'm going to go with real because this is the thing that the NBA needs to look at in the future. And what I mean by that is, why can't they have to draft after their free agency moves? The NFL does it. NFL has their free agency period in March, and they have to draft in April. Now, teams are going to try to want to make a move for Kawhi, but then their draft is still going on. But what if they can't afford Kawhi? Think about switching it. Do the free agency period first and do the draft in July. I'm going to go real because I feel like the time against those things is going to work against them. I know there have been trades before during the draft day, but too many pieces for a good player like Kawhi Leonard would have to come together. The next one, the PGA will suspend Phil Mickelson after his U.S. Open antics. Real or mirage?
Mirage. Maybe a fine, but that'd be the most. If they were going to do anything, they should have DQ'd him right then and there. So I'm going to go mirage. I think it's a fun conversation just because everyone's so angry, and I enjoy that. And I do think it was Bush League. I do. I really, really do. I know you don't agree with me, Goz, but I think it was Bush League, but I don't think he gets suspended.
Mirage, he's not going to get suspended because if he gets suspended for that, what would other guys get suspended for doing? What if you swear on the golf course? What if you throw a club? What if you do this? What's the new evaluation?
None of those things give you an advantage, though.
You're acting like a fool. You're making people look bad.
But he thought it was going to be more than 2 strokes if he let it play out. He says, I worked the system. You know what I mean? I used the rules, whatever. I think he gave himself an unfair advantage.
It's a bad look by Phil. I think the reason I've softened on this and not even like getting upset as other people have throughout the day here on the team is because of golf fan. Golf fan turned me off.
Very mad.
That's exactly why I've gone against, because golf fans losing their mind. I got a few more for you here. Real or mirage, Landon Donovan showing support for Mexico in the World Cup is a big deal. If you don't know the story, Landon Donovan's been appearing in Vamos Mexico Wells Fargo ads. He speaks fluent Spanish. He's been saying, my other team is Mexico. And some former players from Team USA and some Americans are upset that one of the more popular American soccer players is not rooting for America. By the way, the U.S.'s all-time leading scorer is rooting for Mexico. Is that a problem, real or Mirage?
Real, it's a problem, but Mirage, it's his problem. You want him to cheer for the U.S.? Make the World Cup! You know, I mean, come on. He's actually doing you a favor because he's being an ambassador for the game. He's doing what everyone's telling everyone else they have to do. Well, hey, look, I know the U.S. isn't it, but this is still the greatest sports tournament in the world. I'm watching. I've found a team I'm invested in.
Mirage, American soccer fan. Was an American soccer fan really yelling at their television saying, I can't believe you did that, Donovan. How could you, Landon Donovan, stab us in the back and root for Mexico? Like you said, Levack, Team USA is not in it. What's the guy supposed to do?
If
not
USA
make money?
was in it, and then he was like, look, I'm Team Mexico all the way. That's a very heelish pro wrestling kind of thing.
Donovan probably thought, okay, I make my most money here every 4 years when the World Cup comes around because businesses are like, all right, what soccer players do people know? Call up Landon Donovan. All right, you'll support Team USA. We need some help here. It's like Apollo Antaono. It's like Johnny Weir, Tara Lipinski. They get more popular when the Olympics come around. I'm not going to hurt Landon Donovan's chance to make money. Good for Landon Donovan. Don't freak out about it. Real and Mirage, Levack, your rest of your evening, the sports story you're most excited about is the Twitter war, the Twitter beef, the tweef between ESPN personality Sarah Spain and Britt McHenry. It's already a reel. I don't even have to finish. It's a reel all day for you.
Oh, my God. This is 100%. Like, I keep refreshing my Twitter feed. So I threw in my little 2 cents. No big deal.
You got in on it?
No, not in theirs.
Oh, I was going to say.
No, I said on the air.
Okay.
Ed Werder, Charlotte Wilder from Sports Illustrated retweeted a job opening from Sports Illustrated, made some kind of flippant comment that, hey, if you're a woman, I'd really like to work with you. Something of that nature. Ed Werder took him wrong. He said, hey, man, I thought Sports Illustrated always hired the best qualified person for the job. They go back and forth. They end up ending it. Well, Britt McHenry jumps in and makes a point to say, look, man, I'm all about equality. Ed Werder was a great mentor. Get off Ed's back, blah, blah, blah. But in doing so, she makes a comment about how she didn't want to work for ESPNW because she just wanted to work for ESPN. And that made Sarah Spain angry. And Sarah Spain went off on Britt McHenry about how Britt McHenry is a bad person. And Britt McHenry dropped the mic. She brought up something that no one has said to Sarah Spain in a very long time. Guys, how did Sarah Spain get into the public eye?
She decided to go on eBay or an auction site, whatever was popular at that time, and posed as a young, attractive, mid-20-year-old and said, whoever will pay the highest bid can take me to the Super Bowl.
Yes. Used her looks to get to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I ain't mad at you because she's beautiful. And if it works, it works. But it is a little hypocritical to be a feminist when the only reason we know who you are is you sold your looks to get to the Super Bowl.
And it was through ESPN Chicago, and took Sarah Spain's credit after the promotion was done that she created. She constantly stayed on ESPN Chicago. Like every 6 months, emailing somebody, can I do an update? Can I do this? Can I do that?
And I think she's great. I think she's great. But that's, I mean, now the ball's in her court. And Britt McHenry even fired back with, look, everybody makes mistakes, but you don't see me telling people how to park. So now it's on Sarah. What is Sarah Spain going to say to Britt McHenry? I'm so in. I'm in.
That's not going to be the last word, though, right? She's got to come back.
There's no way Sarah Spain, who is one of the best arguers on Twitter, like Sarah Spain is a very intelligent woman. She's not letting it stop there. There's no way. She can't.
Don't forget, when the Yankees aren't on, you can listen to Spain and Fitz right here on ESPN Radio 104.5 Team. Last one here, Levack.
She might get into it, too, by the way.
You had one for me about a certain wardrobe you wanted to wear to my wedding on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm thinking about wearing a kilt.
Real or Mirage, should Levack wear a kilt to my wedding? Surprisingly enough, I went with real. Because you're not, I don't think you're going to take this as offensive. You're not you're not a suit guy. You're not a tie guy. You want to find classy.
These are your options. Button-down shirt, nice pants, or a kilt and like a nice shirt.
I think it would be an honor if you wore a kilt. You're playing the field here. And what I mean by that is that the people you know at the wedding are traffic guy, Vinny, closer, and one of our old producers, Matt Woods. You know you're going to get a lot of attention if you wear the kilt, so it's a great talking piece out of the gate.
Right, and I'm not going to wear underwear.
That part needs to be a Mirage. You need to wear underwear.
If you have a kilt, you don't wear underwear. I'm a Scot.
I'm taking back my answer. It's now Mirage.
Too
who
late.
has to wear
I already
pants.
got
No,
you saying
that's
real.
not. I didn't. You didn't add that part in.
It's too late. I'm coming. I'm gonna honor my people. I did the Ancestry.com. I'm 88% Scottish, and I'm gonna rock the kilt. Clint Stewart of Appin. I found a nice dress one. It's like a mix of.
Must have 740 or better FICO score.